Howdy. This is my little dash cam that I've had in my car for a little while. I've had to stop using it because it interferes with my digital radio reception, and well, I've pulled it apart and now I know why. There's no RF shielding in this thing whatsoever. I've had a look. I mean, from what I can tell by looking through the case, the only RF shielding, if you can call it that, is the metal surround for the LCD just out the front here. But yeah, so basically what I'm going to do, or want to do, is reuse this copper foil, which I got out of that lithium ion pack. I'm just going to line all this underneath here, and then just solder it to the, or put a link to it, to the negative here, to this ground. And by rights, that should ground everything out, all the way back to the USB connection here, which would then shield it all the way up to the charging device I've got plugged into my cigarette lighter. See, while this is running, I can't get digital reception using an external antenna much further than, well, Beenleigh, which is in Brisbane. With this unplugged, I can get reception pretty much all the way down to Robina. It's a bit glitchy, but it still works. So there is a large amount of RF that comes out of this thing, which seems to interfere very much with the VHF range, which is the DAB signal up here is on VHF channel 9, pretty much where our digital TV stations are as well. So it interferes enough, or this interferes enough to cause the signal to drop out heaps. There's a couple of dead spots around here in Ipswich that, while this is running, the dead spots are a lot bigger. As soon as I pull the plug for this and it shuts off, then the reception comes back. So yeah, I mean, it's not a scientific test or anything like that, but from my testing, it is this camera that's causing the interference. So I'm going to RF shield it and see if it makes any improvement. We'll find out, I guess. Thanks. Okay, so we're just about finished doing the shielding. As you can see, I'm using the existing equipment and screw holes to keep the foil in place. I couldn't put any on the other side of this board because the LCD is hot glued in place, so I can't pull it. I can't pull it all apart. It's basically it'll destroy the casing, so I can't be bothered. So what I've done is I've lined it up with a little bit of plastic tape just along the board here. The copper foil is pretty much just floating in here, but secured in places. And I've left a little knobbly bit just at the end here, a little bit scrunched up with a bit of flex in it, and that's going to rest on top of the SD card reader just here, so that should complete the grounding. I had a look anyway. This board is a multi-layered board, so it should have a ground plane through it. The LCD at the front also has, well, it's a full metal shield, but it's an LCD panel, so the LCD panel forms part of the shielding as well. So hopefully this should be enough to stop most of the RF. I will find out soon enough. Thank you.